Some of the crew from that latest vessel to call itself the USS Maine are in Maine right now.
They're here to learn more about the state their ship represents, and they began their visit today with a trip to the capital. News Center Maine's Don Kerrigan has more.
At the Blaine House, with its own seafaring legacy,
the original house was built in 1833 by a ship captain named John Hall.
Crew members from the USS Maine get to learn a little more about their namesake state. The submarine Maine was not built here and only came to Maine once for her christening more than 25 years ago. She sails out of Bangor, Washington. Like all nuclear subs, she has two crews alternating time at sea and time on shore. This visit is by the commander and members of the Blue Crew, a chance, as chief of the boat Logan Herwig, to connect with the state and its history.
USS Maine, historically, is a ship that everyone's heard the name, usually, and there's a long legacy there.
A history well known because of the first Maine, the battleship blown up and sunk in Havana Harbor in 1898, which led the U.S. into the Spanish-American War.
So our prize that you're really here to see is the Maine State Silver.
It is one of the prized artifacts from the original Maine, the elegant silver service with pine cones and needles, given to the battleship by the state.
But it was on the Maine when it went down in Havana Harbor.
Along with a photo of the sunken ship just above the guest book, where all the sailors signed their names.
In Baxter State Park.
They got more Maine history at the State House, plus a meet and greet with the governor.
Where are y'all from originally?
The sailors seemed glad to see something new, impressed with their first glimpse of Maine.
Just to kind of see what it was like in the state that our ship bears the name of.
And wanting to show their pride in their own ship.
Making sure that I put my best foot forward and making sure that all of our guys are taken care of.
But some fun too.
I've always liked learning more about the namesake of the ship. And I never got a lobster roll when I was here earlier.
For Maine's commander, the state is familiar. His wife Jessica is from Kittery. They met when he was there with another submarine.
I mean, it's been a few years, so it's definitely like coming home this time.
And for Commander Gerhardt, it's also a reminder of all those Americans who depend on what he and his crew are doing, especially now.
And I think that importance came slamming home this year. And so really the weight of our mission is what's bearing upon us, not any change in how we do business or the stress of what we do, but just the daily importance of what we're doing.
In our Bangor is a monument with the original bow shield from the battleship Maine. The crew of the submarine will return to Bangor, Washington, knowing a lot more about the lines of history that tie them to this place. In Augusta, Don Kerrigan, News Center, Maine.